Well, I'll first start say congratulations to Victoria Rump. She's going in the Hall of Fame next weekend. Just a wonderful player and all around good person, and didn't get a chance last year, but we had two of them go in last year that had an opportunity to also coach. So congratulations to those, and obviously the other inductees going in next week. So, but this year's a little different with team speed. We have a good mixture this year, which makes it nice. We have team speed, get a little bit more pressure on the defense, and we also have the power lineup that goes along with that to be able to drive these, each other in. So it's about pushing the envelope this year. Being able to take that extra base in the outfield. When it's a single, they hopefully turn it into a double, or if we got base runners, they're trying to take two bases. So it's an exciting part, and with 7 new freshmen, and we have good amount of upperclassmen. I think 6 or 7 seniors this year. So it is a good mix with the experience that they have, the seniors with the freshmen coming in this year.
Speaking of those, those upperclassmen, some of those returning players, what are you kind of looking for out of them, and who do you kind of feel like from that group will take that step forward this year?
Well, I think it's setting a tone. I think that's what it comes down with the upperclassmen. You have to set the tone. You have to set the tone of the game. You have to be a leader on the field as far as production and do your job. And I think that'll help. The young ones, freshmen, I guess. They bring the energy. They're new to this. Division I softball is a lot faster game than maybe what they're used to, and so they bring the energy, and I think that's exciting to the older juniors and seniors because they're excited. It refreshes them just because of the energy that just coming away from summer ball that they played. So, when you mix everything in, I think it comes down to some of the players that some of our upperclassmen that have to be able to take opportunities when given to score runs or pitching. Sophie did a great job last year in a tournament. Pitched every single inning for us and took us to Friday night's loss or going into Saturday's championship Saturday. So, and you have Sarah that you'll be able to talk to, led us in most of her categories, offensively. And, we have Jillian, and, I can continue on of some of the upperclassmen that we hope that step up and, take their roles. And also we have some very talented freshmen, also newer kids on this team too. So. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. You're going to see freshmen on the field. I think that's one thing that, in all my years here, we've had freshman players of the year here, and, not afraid to put them in a lineup, and that's one thing that, yes, you will see some freshmen on the field this year.
So what does the kind of lineup look like for you guys right now? Obviously, it could change throughout the season based on, how things are going, but right now for you guys going into the opener, what does the lineup look like?
Well, I think it's an opportunity that, we have a good amount of players here that we're able to switch in, switch out, and I think last year we kind of got caught into, 9 every single game. And, going into this year, that's one thing that we, talked about, me and Coach Z, and wanting to make some switches and make, some lineup changes and, be able to go a little bit deeper. So if you're asking what's Friday's first game starters will be, I'll tell you Friday right before we start. It's one of those that we could go in a lot of different directions depending on what the scouting report looks like.
Obviously this area has always been kind of a fertile softball ground. A lot of talent that comes up here. You got a couple of signees in the next year's class, local girls as well as local girls up and down the roster like Sophie, like Bree. So like what is it like being in such a, especially in close proximity to such a fertile ground for talent to be able to, kind of recruit that?
Well, in my 16 years here, we've had a lot of great, talented local products play for me. I can go back to Callie Mikovich, and, I can continue on to a lot of the local players that have played, for us and helped our program and stuff like that. And I think that's, when you look at it, and I've always said, you always look we've always looked, for that local opportunity, and we've had a good number play for me.
Brian, just talk about the conference and what you expect to see from that this year.
Well, I think this year's conference, it's a mixture. You have Northern Kentucky that won it last year in the tournament. I think they finished second or third in conference regular season. You have also Oakland that's got won the regular season last year. It's about us just taking one game at a time and taking that mentality through there. And the Horizon League is a great conference. It's very very competitive from the top to bottom, and we've seen that in recent years. So